This podcast is part of the Loosely Connected Network. Visit www.thelooselyconnected.com for more great podcast networks, Twitch streams, YouTube channels, and more.
I love the Power Club.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love the Power Club.
No time for time travel.
All right, welcome to another episode of No Time for Time Travel Podcast, where we're a podcast for nerds by nerds. My name is Tony, and joining me all the way from Sweden is Kwok.
Hello.
And then also joining me all the way from San Jose?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
San Jose is Lamb.
Hey, what's up, guys? Tony. No, I'm in Orange County. What are you talking about? Come on, man. No,
I keep on mixing it up because I don't know. You were in Kansas City for so long. I associate you with Kansas City.
Not Fresno? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But yeah,
San Jose.
yeah. So we're a podcast, I said already, for nerds, by nerds. And then we usually talk about a topic that you guys suggest for us to talk about. And this week we got two topics. One of them is from the Sword Chomp podcast, which is tell us one defining moment of your life. Sorry. Of your life, nerd related or otherwise. So we can think about that. And then the other one is from John Layola. And John Layola is part of One Track Gamers with Corey and Amanda. And, since this is our 100th episode, John Layola, he says name 100 inspiring things, people, places, or anything. And speed round it if you have to. Just name 100 of them.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
100 of what? 100 like inspiring people, things, places, or anything.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Wait, together or each?
I think
together.
I think it's together, man. I don't know.
300. Oh, shit.
Oh, man. 300. Like, this is Sparta.
Exactly.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's actually been a long time since we've actually done an episode of all three of us, huh?
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah. So how are you guys doing before we get started?
I'm good.
I'm awake.
Yeah. Kwok made it.
Yeah, our timing difference. Okay, so the reason, listeners, why we don't regularly have all three of us is because Kwok's in Sweden and there's a 9-hour difference, and then it kind of is very difficult to coordinate all three of us. So right now, it is 10 p.m. for us, but it is 7 a.m. for you, Kwok?
Yep.
Yeah, so... Yeah. So at the beginning of the episode, you'll hear me and Lamb pretty energetic and Kwok like just sleepy. Towards the end, it's going to be the other way around.
That's true. But in the middle, it's a sweet spot where we'll just like be the same level of energy. Tired.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kwok gonna catch a second wind,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my first win.
First win.
When you say first win, it reminds me of League of Legends when you play for first win.
Oh, first win of the day.
First win of the day.
Yeah.
Or ever, if you're
Yeah. But So Kwok, what have you been doing? Aside from sleeping.
Oh. Actually, the past 2 days, this is like a week of Easter for us in Stockholm. So I don't have actually any day at all. So I've just been playing games.
Wow. Okay.
Started playing Forager and Katana Zero, and they're pretty fun so far.
Well,
I beat Forager in a way.
Well, can you kind of describe what those games are?
Yeah, so Forager is pretty much your forager, where you just kind of collect things. You start out with just a pick, and then you start chopping up trees and building stuff. So it's kind of those like, it's not really an idle clicker, but it has the similar mechanics, I guess. But it's more about active clicker. Where you go around, you build stuff from nothing, and just you try to expand your land, and you just expand the land and try to get all there's puzzles on each land, so you get upgrades and stuff like that. So you, as that forager, you just build up you just upgrade your tools, and you just try to optimize your way of collecting things.
Okay.
Oh, this game, it's on Steam, and it's going to be coming out on the Switch in quarter 2 of 2019.
Yeah, it's in beta right now, or like just came out beta-ish.
Huh. Yeah, the graphics kind of remind me of like mobile games.
Yeah, it's very mobile gamey, but yeah, it has some weird addicting feel. I didn't think it was that great until I started playing.
Oh, okay.
Then I got hooked.
No, I thought you were like, I didn't think it was that great, and I still played it for several days.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
And what was the other game?
And, the other one was Katana Zero. It's pretty interesting. I think. I think it's really fun. You're pretty much like a samurai assassin in modern time, and this is kind of like pixel art-ish. So it's like 2D, a platformer, or not platformer, but it's like a 2D. You go around and you just kill. You're like Hitman, so you go around, you kill things, but it has some cool elements to it. There's a story in it that's pretty interesting so far. I can't really go too much into it without spoiling. But action-wise, it's kind of like what do you call it? Max Payne, where you can just slow down time sometimes, and you go into a room filled with like guys with guns, and they're gonna shoot at you, and then you have to dodge and use your sword to just whack back the bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, I did see this game on the Switch, like when I was looking at the Switch store, and I was like, man, this looks really interesting, but I didn't really want to spend. It was $15 on the Switch store, and I was just like, do I really want to spend $15 right now for this game? So I've been spending too much. I spent like I think what, 300 or 400 for the Mortal Kombat Collector Edition.
300.
The new one, or like the
the new one.
Did you pre-order?
Yeah.
You get Shao Kahn.
I actually have a bad story about that too, because GameStop canceled my order like earlier today, and actually they canceled it 3 days ago, but they never notified me. And today I was just curious, when is my Mortal Kombat game coming? And I looked up my account, and then it said order canceled because of failure of payment. And I was like, what the heck?
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, you guys never told me anything. So I was on the phone with them for like an hour trying to resolve it. So then I gave them a new card, and then they processed it, and they say that it's still okay, that I'm gonna still get the game, but the collector's edition, which I'm really, really hesitant about because those are in limited amounts, you know? And they canceled my thing 3 days ago. So like, do they really have my game with like all the collector stuff? So
yeah, it's crazy. When is it coming out?
Monday.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Hopefully they have.
Yeah, so I hope so. But otherwise...
11, right?
What was that?
11?
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat 11? Right,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but otherwise, yeah. I'm thinking like, speaking of, games too, like the Cuphead game just got released for the Switch, and I think I'm going to get that.
Nice.
Yeah, that game looks
it's
fun.
fun. It's going to be really hard for you.
Is it unlimited lives?
I forgot. I actually don't know how it is going to be on the Switch, how much it translates, but it should be. Yes. Like it is unlimited lives or unlimited continues, but it's more like
checkpoints.
Yeah, like you could play the game as long as you want, like overall the story continue. But I think you only have like 3 lives per level. Yeah. Man,
this is gonna be tough because like I like that style. It looks really fun, but it's like I'm gonna be like probably frustrated the whole time.
Yeah. Well, it's fine.
This is the game we talked about last time, right, Tony? The one with the animation that's like Walt Disney style.
Yes,
back in the day. Right? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think the entire game is hand drawn, right?
Yeah, it's hand drawn.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's been a while since like that game was released on Xbox, and I'm like pretty happy that it's now on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. How about you, Lam? What have you been doing?
I've been just chilling, playing. I've been starting to play a lot of tennis, picking up some tennis, and it's funny. My coworkers and I are thinking of like forming a soccer team to play with other people, like intramural.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working on that. Probably try to practice tomorrow, like practice quote unquote, maybe just kick the ball around or something. But yeah, I've been trying to play more sports.
That didn't. So that's cool, but I was like expecting like, oh, God. You're like, oh yeah, I've been playing a lot more tennis, and my coworkers and I are gonna do an intramural like soccer or whatever. Like I was like, what the heck? They're not the same sport.
No, it's related because while we were playing tennis, we talked about the idea. Like, that's how we got around to it.
I guess.
Can you tell? I sound kind of sleepy right now.
Oh no, the energy
Sorry.
is waning.
I know the energy. Let me get my second wind. It'll come back to me in a little
I
bit.
need to give you a sensu bean from Dragon Ball.
Or I just try Red Bull. No, just kidding. But yeah.
Okay, cool. You guys okay to move on to the news?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the news. So, man, it's been like 2 weeks since we had an episode, so there's been a lot of news. And I think one of the things that was news was the Disney, what's it called? The Disney streaming service is going to have a November release. And then they're going to have like, special shows like Falcon and Winter Soldier has its own show, and then there's a Hawkeye show, and there's also going to be like The Mandalorian, which is a Star Wars show. And it's only going to be $6.99 a month.
Oh, it's a Netflix price.
No, it's actually a lot cheaper than Netflix.
It is, right? Now Netflix is more expensive now, right? Yeah, like 15 or something, or 12. I can't remember.
Yeah, let me check. I think it's like around 12 or something.
Yeah.
So it's going to be almost half the price of Netflix.
So all the Marvel shows will be on the Disney streaming service.
Yeah.
No, okay. Disney Plus, I think that's what they call it, right?
Yeah, Disney Plus. So that's good because at first when they were like announcing it, and I was just like, do I really want another streaming service? It's like Disney. It has all the Marvel stuff, and then for my fiance, she does all the Disney movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't want to do this. And then when they announced the price, I was like, $6.99. That's a steal. So
I know.
I'm like,
yeah, but then it adds. See, that's the problem, Tony. It adds up. You know, like all these different shows you want to watch on different streaming services. So you buy them all, or you subscribe to all of them.
yeah,
You know,
I have Hulu and I have Netflix right now.
What about Prime? Well, Prime is you have it by default, right?
Yeah.
You can watch stuff on Prime too. Yeah.
Yeah, Prime's okay. They have some things like The Tick.
Oh, is that on Prime? That's it. The Tick. The
Tick
new one,
is
right?
good, man. It's really good.
Yeah, I think you told us that.
Cartoon
Right?
or like the live action one.
It's a live action Amazon Prime exclusive.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
the recent one, not the 90s one.
Yeah, the recent one.
Okay, I gotcha.
It's like the new Flash show, kind of like that. So live action.
Yeah, I guess I haven't seen it, but I know of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony, you told us about that. Yeah,
It's so funny.
Is it funny?
Yeah, it's like so stupid, but so funny at the same time.
So stupid that it's funny. Yep.
Like kind of one of those like those guys that had just have overpowered like everything, and then they just act like so stupid, but they're trying to be righteous, but they're being like righteous in a stupid way. Like I can't even explain it. Like you just have to watch it.
Okay. Are you sure it's good?
It's like if you take a very like 70s cartoon character like superhero, but you put them in modern times in live action.
Oh, like a campy kind of thing.
Yeah, campy, but they still have superpowers, right? So they're still invulnerable, but they're super campy.
I see. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the Disney streaming service? Because doesn't Disney own Fox movie studios or something too?
Yeah. I think they're gonna probably release all the Fox related stuff on there too.
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of stuff on Netflix that is Fox related.
Oh man,
Is
Netflix is gonna
It'll be-
hurt.
It's gonna, they're gonna be
all the superhero one. That's it. I can't think of other Fox stuff.
Oh, Fox also has like Alien, right? The whole Alien series, and then the Planet of the Apes series.
movies, right? Yeah, a lot of movies.
Planet of the Apes. Okay.
Yeah, and then they have like Avatar, all the James Cameron stuff.
That's true.
Predator. Now I'm looking at the list. Kingsman. Let's see.
Kingsman was on Netflix, really?
And all the Blue Sky stuff, like all the Blue Sky animation movies.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't know. I forgot about Blue Sky. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. If Netflix is gonna survive after that?
I know, right?
They have so much like stuff
From Fox, yeah. They're gonna have to make many more original series.
Yeah, Blue Sky does a lot. They do all the Ice Age. They do like the new Ferdinand movie. They do the what's it called? The Rio movie. Like a lot of those animations that are like, this is not Pixar, so it's probably Blue Sky.
Yeah, hot for this. I'm literally looking at the Netflix homepage to see what movies there are.
Oh gosh, Titanic too is also Fox.
Titanic. Oh, that's true. Titanic. Well, yeah.
But I wonder,
But,
like, how many people watch Netflix for shows versus like movies.
Movies, right? That's a good
Yeah,
question.
that's a good point. I think a lot of people watch shows more.
Right.
Yeah, so I
That's
think
true.
if in terms of movies, I'm sure like Disney will have a lot,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like okay, well, it feels like more people are watching movies. I'm sorry, are watching like TV series now.
Mm.
It's just like it might be like a smaller market.
Yeah, it might be. But it's also a convenience factor too to have just Netflix for everything.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's very true.
Until Hulu came out, right? Then you have Hulu. Hey, Stargate too. Isn't that Fox too? Sorry.
Stargate is MGM. I don't know if
Oh, okay.
that's if it's associated with Fox at all or not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, DreamWorks. I didn't know DreamWorks was with Fox, or they do movies with Fox.
What? I
Like
didn't know that.
like Captain Underpants is under 20th Century Fox, I guess, through DreamWorks, and then so is Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon.
Mm.
Oh,
The
Yeah,
heck?
those are Disney too.
No, they're not
Well,
Disney. They're just
They're Fox.
they're DreamWorks.
DreamWorks. Okay.
Oh man. Okay. Well, let's move on to the next news item. Avengers Endgame will be 3 hours and 50 something seconds.
Nice. I'm looking forward to it. I like long movies. They're good.
Yeah, and then Robert Downey Jr. says in an interview that the last 8 minutes of the movie are going to be the best in the entire MCU, like from everything.
Wow.
I kind of believe that. They better make it epic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
we'll
see.
see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. You don't believe them yet,
No,
huh?
I normally have very low standards where
That's true. That's better. It's better that way. It's better that way.
Yeah,
So they can
I
pleasantly
can't help but
surprise you.
hype. That's why. So
Yeah, you're like you guys are the opposite. That's kind of funny. You hype up all the movies, and then Fox. Fox. Sorry, Fox. I just called you Fox. Fox is like, yeah, I believe it when I see it, kind of thing.
yeah. That's actually the mentality for Fox movies, though. It's like I don't really. I don't really hype them up. Like if people say they're good, it's like I'll believe it when I see it.
Maybe it's a Freudian slip, then, huh?
So there's a new trailer for Child's Play, which is the Chucky movie that is being
Yeah.
rebooted.
oh
I just saw the news thing. It's saying that he's like a Alexa or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Alexa?
gosh, they're saying
Wait,
that.
hold on.
Okay,
Where did I see that? Okay, Nerd News.
so it's gonna be like artificial intelligence taking over.
Oh, that's right, because the robot
it's
thing,
like
remember?
Terminator.
Yeah.
Terminator, but Chucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of, I don't like that.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Skynet.
I'd rather see like a supernatural kind of theme, possession.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Netflix announces release date for their TV series, The Witcher, based on the books and the game. And Henry Cavill is the star in The Witcher. He's The Witcher.
Is this a sci-fi thing?
It's you ever played the video game The Witcher or heard of it?
Oh, this is the fantasy thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's your kind of thing, right?
I mean, I'm not a fantasy fan per se. I just like Game of Thrones. It's kind of,
Okay.
and Lord of the Rings too. Oh, maybe I am. No, not really. Those are the two big series, though. You know what I mean?
You just named two of the most like fantasy things out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there aren't that many fantasy movies out there in general. So you know what I mean? These are the two big franchises.
100%.
That's yeah, you're right. They're probably. I mean, yeah, maybe.
Let's see.
Oh, that sounds cool though. Witcher.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
By the way, speaking of shows, The Walking Dead is set to launch a third series in 2020. Oh, help us all.
what?
Oh
Wait,
my God, they got us.
they have The Walking Dead. They have Fear the Walking Dead. What's the third one be gonna called?
Well, this is going to be a third Walking Dead series set to launch. And then it says the show will be set independently from the first two and will feature a new set of protagonists and antagonists. I'm like, oh my God, please stop. No more. Please. No more. Yeah.
You know the way that you're describing it, I'm expecting the next one to be called The Walking Dead Call of Duty.
The Walking Dead, yeah. No, the Walking Dead will be the audience, man. Freaking gotta stop with this. Oh, cause I was I saw I was browsing Netflix the other day. They have a new zombie series thing out too. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
my God.
I know. At
Black
first,
Summer.
yeah, that one. I was looking at it. They started playing the trailer a little bit, and I'm like, it's abandoned. There's sirens. I wonder if this is a zombie movie. Because the sirens and the setting are so cliche for a zombie.
Yes, sirens. I know, man. But yeah, so that's the news item I had.
Yeah. So, let's see. What else do I have? Oh, Gotham. Gotham, the TV series. It's ending this season, and then I think this.
You seem excited. Like, yes, finally it's ending.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of excited too because this is now the point where they show Batman. So on Thursday, it's gonna be the first appearance of like the kid turning into Batman, and then I think next week or the next few weeks they're gonna show like a 10-year time jump of like Batman in the future.
Okay, that's finally.
Yeah, after like 5
time.
years.
I know, dude.
How many seasons do they have so far?
5.
Yeah. It's I couldn't get into it. I mean, I give it a try.
Season 1 was bad. I'd say season 2 was pretty good when they introduced that guy that they were trying to make like the Joker, and then it got bad after they killed him off, and then it got worse when he came back to life. So
he came back to life. Oh my god.
There was like a lot of death and resurrection in Gotham, which is like really weird.
Right. It's not even a supernatural.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, by the way, that show's ending too.
Thank goodness.
It was still going?
I know. It's like, we were still in high school when it started, man. That's crazy. Or like the year after we graduated from high school started. Yeah. 2005 or something. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it started when in the middle of Smallville's run. Because I remember Jensen Ackles, he was on Smallville, and then all of a sudden his character died off, and then Supernatural started.
Yeah, but it's like out of all the shows, I didn't expect this one to last this long.
Yes. No, and I agree.
Yeah.
Like why would this show be so good? Like I get like some episodes are good and stuff, but I didn't get the longevity of it.
I know, right? Because it has like 8.5 on IMDb and 9.1 on TV.com, 88% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
The other confusing part too is that they were able to keep the main two guys for the entire series.
They were?
Yeah, like you would usually think that some people would like leave, right? And then they do cast changes, but the two main guys have been there.
That's true. Well, it's not like they're getting movie roles.
Very true. Very, very true.
I mean, this is their only job, kind of. I mean, they must be in some movies, but I just don't know which ones they're in. So.
No, I actually don't know what movies they're in.
You don't, right?
No.
Exactly. But I mean, I get it. Hey, it's like. It's weird. I don't know why it lasted that long, but hey, good for them, man.
Yep.
We're such haters. Well, just me, actually. I'm such a hater.
Don't project. Don't stop projecting.
Don't project. I know, right? Sorry, guys. But yeah.
You don't project onto me that I hate the show. I do that myself.
You project it on yourself. It's funny.
Yeah, let me see if there's any other news. There was a lot of news items, but it's because like so much has happened. Like I can't really remember.
Yeah.
So, Kwok, do you know what happened in the last 2 weeks?
Wait, that's
you remember?
2 weeks?
Yeah. Oh yes, the Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. The that thing got released.
No, I don't keep up with Star Wars.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, there's that. Yeah, so episode 9 is going to be called Rise of Skywalker, so that'll be cool. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I don't really have any other news item.
I think I have one. So this one is gonna touch a bit of like real life stuff and nerdy, but at the same time with nerdy stuff. So recently, let me see. Last week, the Notre Dame museum or like cathedral was burned down.
Mm-hmm.
It's on fire, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then there's been news recently that Assassin's Creed they had the Notre Dame in their game, so they're offering like their version of it because the person who created Notre Dame pretty much said like they kind of replicate it like brick by brick in a way. So they're using that model to help the restoration of Notre Dame, and as well as of course donating from to them, of course. But yeah, so it's kind of
that's kind of
interesting to see like how like the video game is like a copy of the original, and how it's being used or being applied to in use in real life, I guess.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, that's really cool. I totally forgot about that. And then also, I think that they're in honor of like respecting the cathedral. They also are offering that game for free to everybody right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But everyone?
yeah, I think so, right?
Offering you, is there like a Assassin's Creed United version? I don't know about Assassin's Creed anymore.
Yeah, let me check because I thought that was.
I think so. No, but it's right. It says Ubisoft is acknowledging the game's debut in Notre Dame, offering United for free on its online store.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know this. Let me get on this.
Yeah, and I think it's a kind of a way to let people who want to experience the Notre Dame Cathedral to be able to do that for free in the game, just to explore it. So
never mind. Okay, yeah, cool.
yeah. Yeah, so Ubisoft said we want to give everyone the chance to experience the majestic and beauty of Notre Dame the best way we know how. So that's really cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's a neat thing.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at it right now. Just like a comment about when they did the 3D version of Notre Dame Cathedral. The reproduction in the game, it required 5,000 hours of work.
Dang.
And it included reconstitution of 140 different stained glasses. So that's super detailed.
So that's how it could be used to help rebuild or restore.
Man, that is crazy.
So they offered, I just want to clarify. They offered to help restore Notre Dame in their image, like the way they had it in their game, or just in general, like donating money.
So like the game was pretty much like a not exact replication, a very detailed replication of the Notre Dame. So they're kind of like reusing it for like a blueprint in a way.
Oh.
So in case like if they want to, they don't have to remake or remodel. It's just more like, okay, this needs to be here and here and here. If you want to keep the
That's
same
cool.
essence of the design.
Because I thought they had some, like, they changed it a little bit or something, and then they're offering, like, hey, you should do it our way or something. Oh, but they're just replicating whatever Notre Dame used to look like.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, and also in conjunction, they donated over $500,000 to help with the effort. So, man, like Ubisoft did a lot of crazy, like, good things. So
sorry, side note, but I look at the words and I always feel like saying Notre Dame, but it's Notre Dame in this case.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not Notre Dame. Okay. Anywho, all right.
Yeah. Okay. I think I don't have any further news items, so we can move on to the topic.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Topic of the episode.
All right, so our big 100th episode, we are doing two things. The first thing that's easier thing to do from Swordchomp is what is the one defining moment of your life, nerd related or otherwise. So I think to make it a little bit like more specific, let's say what's the most defining moment of our nerd life.
Okay.
Oh god, it's so many.
Man. Oh man.
Yeah.
It's easy for me because basically when I discovered StarCraft, I played it obsessively. I was like, this is such a cool game. And, I spent many, many hours on Battle.net on the weekends, staying up really late.
Yeah.
And sometimes I played with you too, Tony. Remember, like back when we played through the modem? No, through modem and stuff.
Oh,
at the beginning, remember? Like with the dial-up, on dial-up and stuff. And then later on, as I got better internet and a faster modem, I progressed to Battle.net. And yeah, that was like a huge part of my life in high school. So definitely was a turning point.
Yeah, I just remember our win-loss ratio was so bad.
It was bad, yeah. Because it was like 1 to 2, like win to loss ratio was 1 to 2, and then like so like I would have like 100 wins, 200 losses, and then like 300 disconnects.
Yeah, I remember back then. So they were like cheat apps. Like, so there was one way to do it is the cheat apps, or the other way that I did, which I'm going to admit now, is when I played sometimes like in the middle, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm almost losing. I would unplug my modem.
Oh, yeah. I did that too.
So you want
But
to
in my
blame
case,
that
it was
connection.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just picked up the phone in my case.
Oh yeah, pick up the phone.
Yeah. But yeah, there's that drop hack.
Yeah.
I remember having a drop hack, and there's like a lot of these hacks too. And you can drop other people too when you're about to. Sometimes you can drop other people
Yeah, so
when you're about to lose.
I was at my friend's house and I saw that. Like there was this like super crazy hack that it was basically an entire menu that you could do a bunch of things. Like you can create lag on someone, you can like specifically kick someone out. And I was like
right.
And you could mute someone from ever talking to their team. I was like, man, this is like it's like insane control.
Oh man, I want to know what kind of hack he had, man.
Yeah, I was like, what the
that's
heck,
pretty
man?
cool.
I didn't even know that existed. And it's like,
right?
And back then, right, the internet was still in the infancy. It was kind of like, oh, where'd you get this? Oh, I got some secret place, like on the dark web or something.
Yeah, but it was always fun to play those. Well, I mean, it's not fun, but it's kind of interesting to see. You know, when we played like 4-on-4 or whatever, like team, a team game, and then like right when the other team was about to win, right, like wiping out the last enemy, and like they'd be like, wait, how come we didn't win yet? Oh no, somebody didn't ally. Oh my god! And they're like looking for the guy who allegedly forgot to ally, and they started blaming each other, and then like they started killing each other. That backstabbing, remember that? It's kind of funny.
Yeah, they and then they would kill each other,
crazy.
and the guy who didn't ally would just be in the back just watching and win.
Yeah, he's like egging them on, like, hey, yeah, it's that guy. That's such a troll.
Yeah, that was like, yeah.
But I played a lot of use map settings. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did play a lot of that. Like
a lot of use map settings, sniper, and even like football and these random defense maps, or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, StarCraft has played a big role in my nerd life for sure.
How about you, Kwok, the person who does animation for video games?
Yeah.
Are you feeding him the answer?
Weird.
Hey, let him answer how he wants, Tony.
Okay.
No.
I guess it's like a lot of points in my life. Video game wise, I think it's gonna be more about. I think it really is just like Mega Man, because like I started playing like Mega Man when it was like in 3, when it was like 3, and then my friend got borrowed like 4 and then 5, and then I started borrowing from their console, and this is like back in Nintendo, so that's why I said borrow. And then I would come over and just play, and then I would be over their house so much and bother them until I got my own console, and then it's like, oh my god, now I can experience it on my own. It's not bothering them. And then that Mega Man X came out, and I was like, oh my god, this guy's so awesome.
And they're like, so finally he stopped coming over, finally.
Yeah. And they came over because I had the game.
How the tide has turned.
Yeah. No, but I think it really was like a big deal, and that's why like it grew on me. Like I had a lot of games, but like that was like the bigger franchise. Aside from like next up was like Ninja Turtles, but I think the Mega Man was like a really long running series, and that was just like super fun. I spent so many hours on it.
Like 0 hours? 0 hours? No, I'm just kidding.
Like what?
Or did you play? Did you spend like 0 hours? Sorry, bad Mega Man reference. Okay, never mind.
So you could say like I spent X amount of time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, that's right. Right, definitely not 0.
No, that's like the opposite.
Yeah,
a counter pun.
Counterpoint. I like that.
Yeah, so I think video game related. It's that I had like a lot of weird defining moments that's not game related, I guess, or a different genre.
Yeah,
I think... no, this is a serious question. Sorry. What was the moment you decided that? What was the moment that got you interested in animation and pursuing that path?
I think at that point it was more like randomly. My friend like draws really well and a lot at the time, and so like I would come to his when I was hanging out at his home. I was he was doing like a flip book with like those notepad sort of thing. And it was just like really simple donut or blobby donut, fluffy donut people. So they're like stick figures, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I was like, oh man, I don't need to learn how. That was like when it clicked to me, like I don't need to learn how to draw to make things move.
Yeah.
I just need to. It could just be like really basic stuff.
Oh, I see.
Like stick figures. I'm like, oh, I could do stick figures, and I was like, oh, I just want to move things around. I don't care about drawing anymore. I just want to make it move.
Right. Okay.
And ever since then, I was like, oh, that's what I want to do.
Right. Cool. That's awesome.
So I guess if we're only talking about video games, then I'm gonna be talking about the time when I actually did not buy, like my parents did not buy me the first Mortal Kombat game. I got it as a gift from my cousin. So so that was kind of like when they brought me down that dark path of Mortal Kombat.
Don't worry, this is an educational game.
So hey, you learn about anatomy, right?
Yes, you do.
This is why you're
And brutality.
Yeah, that's why I'm in healthcare now. Mortal Kombat brought me there. So yeah, I mean that was like the first, like like what Kwak was saying, like when we were younger, video games were like they were always expensive, but when it was like our parents that came here and didn't have a lot of money, and it was harder to purchase those kind of like extra stuff for us. So that moment where I got like this physical game, that was the first time I got a gift of a video game from anybody actually, and it was like a game that my cousins knew that I really liked playing in the arcade. And then actually my dad, back before that, my dad decided to get me a Genesis. I think it was because it was cheaper than SNES. But then at the same time, then my cousin also realized the Mortal Kombat game on the Genesis is actually the only one that has blood if you put the blood code in it. And the SNES one didn't. So, and it was kind of like, the Genesis had Mortal Kombat that was better than SNES. So, I booted up the game and then I learned all the codes and the debug mode and spent hours and hours going through the game on those 7 characters over and over and over and over.
I know.
I'm kind of curious, like how your cousin did like the research, because back then the internet wasn't a thing, and even if there was internet, it doesn't have like all the resources.
It's because people talk back then. Everything was by rumor, right? And
we talk back then,
and also the gaming guys, right? Game Shark, whatever.
Yeah, the Game Pro and stuff.
Or Game Pro, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was how. He was older than us, so it's probably just from him knowing other people who play a lot of video games. Because he's actually the cousin. I don't know if you guys met him. I haven't seen him for a while, but he met his girlfriend, a long-term girlfriend, through World of Warcraft, actually, from across the states.
Okay.
So
is he the one in Canada?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. That's the only one I know. So.
Okay. But yeah.
Right.
So I think defining moment was that, and then ever since, I actually ended up owning every single Mortal Kombat game ever made.
And you're not joking either.
No, I'm not.
Ever made.
And what is also really sad to me is
Would you hit yourself if I found one game that you did not own?
I'd probably pay you a lot of money to give me that game.
Oh, okay. Is this a challenge? All right. Okay. All right. How much, Tony? I want to see how hard I have to look. I want to look.
Depends on how rare that game is.
Have you heard Mortal Kombat 0? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But that's cool though. Yeah, very. I know you're a big Mortal Kombat fan for sure because we've played it a lot. I mean a lot.
Yeah, I think everyone who plays video games with me knows I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan.
Yeah, I know.
It's like I don't even like when I see those actors from the Mortal Kombat movie, my first thought is the Mortal Kombat movie, not anything else that they did. It's just like Mortal Kombat movie. Or one of the things I always wanted to do, which I never got a chance to get, is visit the NetherRealm Studios company. Like that's where they make Mortal Kombat, like develop Mortal Kombat. It's in Chicago, but never got to go.
Oh, have you been to Chicago?
Once.
Once? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you should go back to visit that. But...
Yeah, probably. If they do, I have to look it up to see if they even do that, like let external people come in. And then I mean, I'll also like what's
You
really
can tell them you're from NTFTT pod. It should be okay.
yeah. I'll just like tweet at them right now.
Yeah. Oh, you should, Tony. You should.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Not to lose. It's about your dignity. I was kidding.
Let's see. Yeah, Quack, we had a conversation about dignity before this podcast, so.
Okay, honestly, I don't get it.
Yeah, Quack's confused. So are the listeners.
I know, right? Was that part not recorded? Oh, never mind. Whoops.
No, I don't think that part should be recorded. So,
Yeah, I think you're right, man.
what was I gonna say? Something about Mortal Kombat. I mean, this year I'm gonna go to E3, so I got tickets to E3, and hopefully, if NetherRealm was there, I get to like see them in person. We'll see. All right. So now that we're done with those three things, let's talk. Oh gosh, I gotta start a counter on this. Give me a moment. So start thinking about
The 100 items.
yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
Okay.
Well, luckily,
items,
that's a lot.
Okay, so 100 items, people, or situations.
Events?
He just said anything.
Anything. Wow,
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't care if like we
Okay.
accidentally like say the same thing. We'll just move on because
Okay.
just for time's sake.
Are we gonna rotate or something?
Yeah,
I guess so. We'll do like in order or something.
Okay.
Or
So
like,
it's like
I mean, like,
Tony,
we'll just
Tony,
say it
Tony.
out loud. If
Okay.
you can't think of something, we'll just skip.
Okay.
Okay. I will say
Sounds
I will start. I'll say Mortal Kombat because it gave us the video game rating system.
Mega Man.
StarCraft.
Give me a reason why. No, say a reason
Oh.
why, just in one sentence.
Oh, reason why?
Oh,
What?
the I don't know why.
I'm so
What's
shocked.
what is this again? Like what motivates us, or why motivates us? Is that the question?
Inspiring.
Inspiration?
Just anything
Oh,
that's
inspiring. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I said Mortal Kombat. Now I'm just thinking back about my answer.
Does Mortal Kombat inspire you, Tony? Explain, please. But
Okay. Restart.
Okay, let's restart. Okay.
Okay, so we had to get, so we're doing like a lightning round, right? We're trying to learn.
Yeah.
So
Why
we had to also have come up. Okay, so one, name the thing, and then a quick sentence why it was inspiring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why'd you say one? There's no two.
Okay. I'll take back my Mega Man.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw in Jackie Chan does his own stunts.
Oh, that's
Okay.
true.
Then I will say Tom
true.
Cruise does his own stunts.
Steve Jobs, he's innovative,
Oh, cool.
visionary. Yeah, there you go.
Glenn Keane, classic animator. That's really good.
Oh, okay.
Ludwig van Beethoven, composer for piano and orchestras and stuff.
Are we just naming what they do now?
Okay, well, he's inspiring to me because, like,
Yeah.
You know.
because you're a musician.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, StarCraft, because it inspires me to. I mean, it got me to appreciate strategy games, real-time strategy games.
It's harder than I thought with reasons.
Yeah, you're right. That's a tricky part, huh?
Made me think hard, Tony.
What?
Let's see. Ooh. Boy. Oh, Dragon Ball. Helped me during my time of when I was in martial art. Motivated me.
Wait, what?
Train.
It motivated you to learn martial arts?
No, to train more.
Train
Oh,
harder.
okay, yeah, because Goku never stops training.
Yeah.
Okay. That one episode of Goosebumps where the guy was a piano teacher, but he started cutting off kids' hands to make like robotic hands that play the piano. Because he thought that would make music better, and then the ghost of his mom came back and then like stopped him from doing it, and then made him practice forever. So that inspired me to practice more piano.
It's like the boogeyman for piano.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't
Oh,
practice. Somebody's gonna come and take your hands away.
right. Dang.
I think it's Lamb's turn, right?
Lion King quality
I
animation.
thought we were just chiming in, right?
Okay,
Not
yeah,
in
yeah.
order.
Okay, cool.
Lion
Quality
King.
animation.
Oh, yeah. That's true. It's a good. I like Lion King.
Name all animated films.
Toy Story. Is that the first? Is that the first Pixar movie? I can't remember. Or whatever. No.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think it's the
feature.
first widely known one.
First feature, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's inspiring because obviously the animation. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and then the Captain America story is like really inspiring because he's just like this kid who wants to help out, and then he keeps
Yeah.
trying no matter like what. And so he was given that super soldier serum. So I think that's a very inspiring like story about like you just need to be a good person.
That's true. That's
And
true.
drugs. You need drugs. And that's how Tony became a pharmacist.
What did you do? I sell drugs legally.
Why does that sound
Let's
like
see.
Darth Vader?
Darth Vader is inspiring. No, I was kidding. I think I appreciate somebody like dang, I'm trying to think. DiCaprio is pretty inspiring because he's like such a good actor that he can kind of do any sort of role.
He's also modest because he doesn't complain about not winning an Oscar forever.
Yeah, that too, right? So that should be inspirational because he works hard and he doesn't complain. Yeah.
Nintendo. I say Nintendo because they're always trying to reinvent themselves and taking risks.
Yeah.
Like Xbox and Sony, they're good and everything, but they don't take any risk. And then Nintendo's still like, if Nintendo didn't take any risk, we wouldn't have the Wii, we wouldn't have the Switch, we wouldn't have like handheld gaming. So
That's pretty true.
That's very true.
we're at 13, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
We need
wow.
to
Speed it up.
speed this up.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna say most recently, I think it's like Matt Mercer. He's a voice actor that does runs Dungeon Master for D&D. He also does like voices for McCree and stuff in Overwatch.
Oh,
But
okay.
he's a great storyteller.
That's good.
Matt Mercer, okay.
I thought you were going to say
Just
Matt
a-
Murdock.
Matt Murdock, he's pretty inspiring. He's blind, but yeah, he
He still goes on with his
still
life.
goes on with his life, and
and
he
does the
actually
puzzle.
he trains hard and uses his instincts, and even though he's blind, he doesn't make excuses. Whoa. This is I don't know about this.
Well, actually, so since you said Matt Murdock, I'm going to say the actress, Deborah Ann something, I forgot her last name, but she plays as Karen on Daredevil because I think her husband has some kind of eye disease.
Yeah,
Or
that's right.
boyfriend or something.
We
Yeah.
talked about this. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's also inspiring that she's doing a lot of things that she can in her role, like, being on Daredevil, and then now she's like trying to spread
Right.
awareness of that condition. So,
Is she right? Batman. I think Batman's inspiring because technically he's he's a superhero that doesn't have any superpowers, but yeah, he uses his resources and his intelligence.
money.
Yes, exactly. He has money.
That's a money's resource.
Yeah, but money cannot buy you superpowers. It can buy you other things.
It can buy you the technology to
Yeah.
make you have superpower-like things.
That's true. But because he could be a philanderer
No, I know
if he
you're
wanted to.
exactly- oh, it's just funny.
But he still cares about his city.
So I'm gonna say a semi-controversial one. The coyote from the Coyote and the Roadrunner, because he just
Okay.
doesn't give up.
That's true. That's true. Hey,
We're
I
just
can see
going to
that.
like all the things that doesn't give up.
Yeah, so
Right.
who's gonna say Pinky and the Brain next?
Pinky in the brain.
Let's see.
I think Elon Musk will be for the recent events. He was pretty inspiring.
Oh,
to me,
yeah.
actually. Well, self-explanatory. Elon Musk. No need for explanation. He's just very, very smart.
You're like, no need for explanation. Then stop talking.
Just in case you need an explanation. Yeah.
There's a thing called, or like a trailer called Kairos, based on like a French comic book. I saw a trailer and that was pretty inspiring, like the style and everything.
Okay, cool.
Oh, cool. Speaking of which, same thing, but I forgot who his name, but the artist who was behind the Doraemon comics or the manga Doraemon. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, the artist. I mean, he came up. I think not only he came up with the stories and stuff too, and it's just very creative. When I was a kid, I remember like reading it obsessively. It was just so so cool to me. So
His name is
Fujiko F.
Fujio.
Fujio. Yeah, I just read it.
Oh,
Oh, but it's actually a pen name for a duo.
Yeah, that's
Hiroshi
interesting.
Fujimoto and Moto Abiko. Yeah, I really love Doraemon. Maybe even to this day, I don't have any more. I don't have the comics anymore, but yeah.
that's cool. I also would say Akira Toriyama because so he's the guy who created Dragon Ball, but he also has like a long like he also did like the Chrono Trigger art and he left Dragon Ball for a while and he came back with like Dragon Ball Super and still like I don't know. It's inspiring to see that he has this creation that he's coming back to and still like developing and helping create new stories for his fans.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I guess on the anime note, I'm gonna say Hayao Miyazaki.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Yeah, he's so old, but he's
Is that the Spirited Away guy?
Yeah, he is Spirited Away.
Cool. Where are we at now?
23.
What?
Yeah,
And me? No, I was kidding. All right.
Yeah, you just speed it up.
yeah.
Well,
It's the reasoning that slows us
the reasoning
down.
that slows it down, Tony. Yeah, it's true. If you say no explanation needed, then we can just move on.
I don't know, because it seems weird to like just say it without the explanation,
Yeah, no, I know. I think inspiring. Yeah, inspiring. There's a lot of people who are influential.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got one. John Layola. And
Ah,
the reason why I say that
Oh,
is because
And why, Tony?
it was because of him and his his Ask Me Anything on Reddit and his podcast that got me to thinking to start like our podcast right now.
Not just a podcast, but now you have multiple podcasts.
Oh yeah, I have like a multiple podcasts too. So
Yeah.
so because
Thanks, John.
Yeah, thanks, John.
look what you did, John. Now we're in this.
Look what you did to me. To Tony, I mean to Tony, not to me.
Yeah, it's like I have like 3 podcasts now. But so John's Asked Me Anything. Like I remember clearly there was like one part like he made a FAQ, right? And then there was a thing that was like oh, should you start a podcast? And then on the answer is like, yes, just do it. Something to that effect. Like, just do it, because if you don't do it now, you won't ever do it. I'm like, okay. And then, we just did it. So,
Yeah, just do it.
yeah.
Like Nike. Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, it was a rough start, but, we wouldn't even be able to have, like, what we have now, 100 episodes, without even doing that rough start,
Yeah. Crazy Rich Asians. How about that?
That inspired you?
To be rich.
I mean, to be rich and crazy. Well, no, it didn't. But I mean, just in terms of representation, right? And
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
in the media for Asian Americans, yeah, it's a big step. Yeah.
I'm gonna say Kratz Brothers. So they're like a bunch of I guess they're like educators back then that educated people on animals. So that was really cool for me back then when I wanted to be a zoologist.
Oh, okay. That, because I remember you said you really wanted to do stuff with animals and like have a
pretty cool.
venue for them, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like along the lines of like those kind of things where it's someone that we kind of grew up with. I would say Bill Nye, the science guy, was also very inspiring.
Oh yeah,
That's
well,
cool.
nice.
Yeah,
He's still around, which is cool.
yeah.
Yeah, he's still doing
Still
things.
around. Yeah, still doing things.
He
Yeah,
got an
his
honorary
shows and-
PhD for all his work,
Yeah.
I don't think he even had a master's, right? So it's kind of cool.
Yeah. He didn't have a high degree, and but he got an honorary degree because of all the impact that he made.
Yeah. On that note, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. He's well, I mean, he made science cool, right? Well, other than Bill Nye.
Oh,
But I mean, not science, just science, but astrophysics, right? Oh no, not astrophysics. Astronomy. Maybe is it the same thing? No, or is it different?
I mean,
Astrophysics. I don't know.
astrophysics
Anyway.
is the physics of astronomy, right?
Oh, okay. Yes, that is right, Tony.
I don't know what I'm saying either, so let's hope we're right.
But yeah.
let's see what else. Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
It was more
that's
about
true.
being with a group of friends and then I guess fighting together. but in more of just like
Fighting your
sort of thing.
fighting with your friends. Sound like that.
Fighting.
Just kidding. Yeah, that's right. It's a good one. Well, Charlie Chaplin. I think Charlie Chaplin was pretty inspirational because he, the forerunner of like, you know, slapstick comedy, right?
Yeah.
Or just in general, the movies in general, I guess. Because you
watched a lot of Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, I watched a lot of Charlie Chaplin as a kid. My dad loved Charlie Chaplin.
My dad too, man.
Yeah,
I
we
think
would
it's
watch it all the
just
time.
Asian
Yeah,
dads.
really?
Yeah, I think it's Asian
Is
dad
it?
thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's something you don't really expect Asian dads to
He's quite a lot
to
as
like.
reference for animation.
Yeah, he actually inspired Jackie Chan too.
Yes,
Yeah, you know,
yeah, he did.
like Buster Keaton and
Yeah.
stuff like people like him. Yeah, Buster Keaton, Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, and Jackie Chan's the age of like our dads.
And he's Asian. There you go.
Yeah, it's because around that time, that's what they grew up with, and Charlie Chaplin was like the biggest thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Even though Charlie Chaplin was big in the 30s, but somehow it got popular in Asia in the 60s.
Yeah, because
Whatever.
because it was like you didn't need to know the language to understand.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. It's universal, right?
Yeah.
Body language.
Because it wasn't a talkie,
Yeah,
as they called it back in the day.
and then
Talkies.
so going off of that, I'm gonna say Mr. Bean because he
Yeah.
inspires me to not be like him. So,
Not be a complete idiot.
but I mean,
That's true.
on the realistic side, Rowan Atkinson, the guy who plays Mr. Bean, his
Yeah.
purpose of like doing comedy was always to make it a universal thing. So even though there was sound and language and stuff in his stuff, the character himself doesn't really talk, and he did it on purpose so that everyone can relate.
That's good. It's also universal too. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
universal because we know. Never mind.
Okay.
Bruce Lee, because he's Bruce Lee.
Then Chuck Norris because he's Chuck Norris.
Right. Chuck.
Cool. We just got two. Okay. Keep going.
Keep going.
You know, that fan, the comedian, I think is inspiring because he
yeah.
never gave up. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
no matter how bad it got, he never gave up because he wanted to follow his dreams and know that that's what he really, really wanted to do.
That band, is he still around?
He's still doing shows. He's just not as popular.
Right. Okay. That band. That's true. Well, there's a football player named Dat Nguyen, so maybe I'll throw that in there too, because he's like the only Vietnamese football player I can think of. So of course that's inspirational.
Okay. You're gonna say what's his name? Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin. Oh, good idea.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
That's true.
It's
Jeremy.
Asian American, right? And
Yeah.
in sports. That is pretty big, actually.
yeah, it was actually pretty huge news in the Asian community.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's also because he was like they didn't really believe in him, and then until I think it was Carmelo, right, that had to be benched,
Yeah.
and then Carmelo
That's right.
recommended like Lin to be starter.
Linsanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Those were good. Those were a good 20 days. Or however long it was. Yeah. It's harder than we thought, man.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
We didn't mention any
Well-
places. Are there any like physical locations that are inspiring?
Well, oh yeah, that's true.
Hey, no, you could say that. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Just the like events that happen in your life.
Notre Dame? How about that? I mean, I haven't been there, but you know,
Well,
I can tell that there's a lot of
actually, yeah. I mean, like the whole part of inspiring is I think what Ubisoft is doing.
Yeah, that's true.
What Ubisoft is doing for Notre Dame.
Speaking of which, I should get on what they're doing.
Oh, we just talked about it, man.
No, I said I should get on what they're doing. The giving away free games.
Oh, okay. Oh, that. Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna say a lot of indie video games studios just because
Yeah.
they try things that are new.
Telltale.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in a way, Kwok, you're pretty inspiring because, I mean, you moved to like a totally different country to pursue your dreams, right? So, hey, man, good for you.
Yes, I'll take it.
Yeah. We're really running out of ideas. No, but yeah, it's true. And Tony, you're inspiring too because damn man, how do you have time to? Do you have time to sleep, dude? You're doing too many things, man.
I sleep like on average about 4 hours a night.
Yeah, exactly. And you're you're running what, at least 3 or 4 podcasts and taking classes and wedding planning and
Don't forget 3 jobs and a business.
3. Wait, what? 3 jobs? Wait, what? Where? What job? Oh, okay, never mind.
I have
But yeah,
three-
I forgot.
Yeah, I have 3 pharmacy
that's
jobs,
true.
and then I also have the escape room business.
I didn't know. How
Was it
did
3
you?
pharmacy? I thought it was only 2.
I thought it's only 2.
No, I have 3 pharmacy jobs.
Oh, it's back to 3 now?
Back to 3. Yeah,
always
dude.
been
What the
3.
hell?
It's always been
that's
3.
how-
Like
Oh.
ever since I started, like at the place near where I'm living now, then I still kept contact with my last place, and then I still per diem at the other place in LA.
Oh,
So-
per diem.
Yeah, so I
You
still
said per diem.
work 3 jobs.
Wait, are these all
you
IT
said Ventura?
pharmacies? Oh.
Yeah, so the current place right now, and then Ventura, and then LA.
Oh.
Are these all like IT pharmacy jobs?
No, 2 of them are, but one of them is no
Retail.
more like clinical.
Oh, okay. Oh, I did not. Okay, yeah, that's pretty inspirational.
His inspiration just got
Exactly,
up
man.
a little more.
Exponentially
Just got boosted.
more inspirational. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm gonna say Lamb though, because Lamb, it was inspiring for him to see him move to Kansas City, which I was actually I cannot do that. I cannot move outside of like the state to like pursue a position, you know. And not only that, I mean, Kansas City wasn't exactly the best place for weather, so. So
Hey, but at least it's still within America. Quark moved to another country.
yeah, but you already said Quack.
The weather there's worse. I know, but the weather there's even worse. Exactly. Yeah.
That's not that bad.
Well, I mean, compared to Kansas City is what we're trying to say. We're both from California, right?
Yeah.
Let's just name all the other podcasts.
Actually, I mean that's a good point
How dare
because
I
because which one? Like it's inspiring to see Judge Greg do like an episode with his daughter. His daughter is like really young.
Oh, yeah.
Judge Greg's
that's cool.
show, Real Hero Talk, they did a episode about Frozen.
Yeah.
So it was kind of
That's cool.
it was inspiring to like just hear him and his daughter, like getting his daughter to just talk movies with him.
Yeah.
Kinda, like, you know, doing something
right.
that dad's doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's true. It's like a family bonding time.
Yeah.
And
And then
but also teaching the daughter the ropes.
yeah, and then just going off of that, the Video Game Generations podcast, they had like a lot of episodes, and it was also a dad with his teenage daughter, or not teenage yet, but like before teenage, and
Yeah.
they talk video games a lot, and then they had a lot of like good discussions going on until she got like busy and wanted to focus on other things, and then then they kind of like
like a real teenager would.
oh yeah.
Teenager actually. So basically, she developed a social life. Is what you're saying. She's like,
Well, that part's not inspiring, but the podcast was.
Yeah. No, but that makes sense. That's awesome.
Yeah.
This got too real. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but going back to, let's see, who is events? That's true. Events. What's
Yeah.
inspiring? I mean, like just in general, like every time there's a natural disaster or something bad, right? People always pitch in, right, to help help out. And doesn't matter who you are or what where you're from or whatever. It's like Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
Where you from?
Or what you do.
As long as you donate. No, I can't. Yeah, just in general, just in terms of events. Backstreet Boys are pretty inspiring too, actually. Now that I think about
You're
it.
going strong.
Yeah, they're still
Yes.
together. Like
Yeah.
their friendship is still there, you know?
But also, they kind of popularized the whole boy band thing.
Yeah, I
Right?
think them and NSYNC.
Yeah, right, exactly. So they co-inspiration.
So I'm gonna put NSYNC and then so now we got another one.
Yeah. Backstreet Boys.
I guess like a situation would be like seeing my friend draw stick figures and making them
Oh, yeah.
flip books. So that's for me was inspirational. That's how I choose the career I have today.
Mm. Yep, that's definitely a good one. Where we're at, Tony?
48.
Oh,
Nice.
hey,
So
almost,
2 more.
almost
We're
half-
almost halfway.
almost halfway. Yes.
Let's see.
You know, I'm gonna go back and say Microsoft in the recent years because they've been more innovative and they actually like the Surface Pro, right? Like they actually took risks with that and then they didn't really care. Like they lost money and as long as they learned and improved, so that was pretty inspiring too.
That's good. That's true. Microsoft works.
Microsoft works.
It's no longer an oxymoron.
It's no longer an
They
oxymoron.
work.
Oh, and then it was so funny too. Well, I don't know if it's inspiring, but I'm gonna say it is. But it was with, when Microsoft was not like they didn't shy away from making fun of themselves because then their Internet Explorer ads, they started like pushing out a lot of ads saying that it's like a better product, but then they didn't say that. They just said Internet Explorer like it sucks less. That was their entire marketing program. Is that it sucks less.
I remember that.
Like the marketing thing?
Yeah.
Marketing?
Yeah.
Hey, they're pretty self-aware. That's good.
Let's see.
Um,
I think I find a lot of musicians on the internet that does cover pretty inspiring.
oh, yeah.
Just because they place themselves out there and just trying to break in a way, and they're just trying to use their own thing.
And some of
It's
them do
kinda
break
nice.
in, like Voice Avenue.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really refreshing to see like new talents.
Or just people who try to make it on YouTube is pretty inspiring in a way, right? Because they're doing a different trying a different route to pursue their dreams, right? Exactly, and just to put their work out there, right? Because of course traditional media is not going to pick it up, and they found a way to do it. So there you go.
It's also one of those things where it's kind of like being new, you're gonna be and on the internet you're gonna be facing a lot of criticism.
Oh,
So
for
it's
sure.
gonna be,
All the time.
Super tough. Just to have develop a thick skin.
Yeah,
The internet is super
super brutal.
can be it's super brutal. Or can be just,
Yeah,
It can be,
back when I had like a lot of piano videos in the beginning, I was just like reading and then just letting all of it affect me. I was like, so
Oh man,
so
yeah, it's crazy.
yeah.
But it's like it's the same for everyone on YouTube. So it's like you shouldn't take it personally, I guess.
Yeah. No, now it's like when I read it and then some people like start insulting me and I just laugh it off.
Right. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
it adds up. Kind of like was it Rebecca Blacker, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm still laughing.
And she started going into like I think she was on one episode of something, and then she did a really good job.
Yeah.
It was like
The Voice. Well,
The
no.
Voice. Yeah.
No, it wasn't The Voice. But yeah, it was. Was it? Is that the
No.
one you can challenge other singers?
No. I forgot what. No, that's not The Voice. It's something else. But yeah,
It's like the
She was
chairs
on
and,
it, and
the
then-
four. Oh, the
Yeah,
four.
yeah.
Right?
What?
Rebecca Black.
Is it called the four?
I don't know.
Look it up, yeah.
But
The four. No, it's the
yeah,
four.
it was
Yeah.
really cool to see
It's the
how
four,
she
yeah.
overcame adversity.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
she got
that's
a
true.
lot better too.
She
Oh, yeah, she
performed
got a lot
an
better. She was like 13, man. Come on.
Yeah.
She performed an NSYNC song on the four. Ooh, nice. Yeah. So you. Oh right. Okay. Robert Downey Jr. He was a good actor at the beginning, right? And then he was on his way up, and then he had a lot of like issues, right? Personal issues. I think there was a long break where like he didn't make any movies or something, or we kind of forgot about him. But then now he's coming back strong. So.
Well, I mean, he was also in jail, right? Like he had drug problems.
Well, right, exactly. He came back from it, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So you guys ever heard DDP yoga?
No.
So
I heard of DDP. I didn't know he did yoga. I know he did like weight loss thing.
yeah, so DDP is a wrestler, Diamond Dallas Page, and he has a program called DDP Yoga. And there's a video of this guy who went through his program from beginning to end. Like you kind of see a short clip of it,
Yeah.
like a summary. He was basically a paratrooper, right? Sorry. Sorry. He was basically a paratrooper, and he's done so many of the jumps and stuff, so his joints are like all messed up. And his doctors basically all told him he'll never walk again, so he always has to use crutches. And
Okay.
he spent like maybe a year or two doing DDP yoga, And then he started losing all the weight, and you saw like his before and after in terms of strength, and he looks so different. And then like in the very beginning of the video, he was literally struggling on crutches, right? And at the end of the video, he was running laps. So just from doing all these like DDP yoga stuff.
Oh, nice. So his stuff works.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. DDP doing yoga. I just did not see that coming.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't know, like, I thought he only had like a weight loss thing. I didn't know he had a yoga thing.
I don't know if he had a weight loss thing. I think you're combining them.
Maybe the same thing.
Yeah. Because by doing the weight loss, like by doing the yoga with the diet, it's also weight loss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It comes with diet. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. It's probably the same.
So it's the same thing. And I mean, I say that like because I went through DDP yoga too, and then it helped with my back problems a lot too.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's cool. The Rock is pretty inspiring because he kind of made the jump from wrestling into becoming an actor and all of that. Becoming, he's just not a one trick pony, right? Now he's like a celebrity, like not just in the wrestling world, but in the acting world too. I think he works pretty hard.
Yeah. I was gonna say Ronda Rousey, but I take it back.
I thought about that too, Tony. I thought about that too. Trust me. I chose not to say it.
All she's gonna do is inspire me to quit my job and find another one.
She's a wrestler now, right? She's a wrestler?
Yeah.
In WWE?
You know she voices Sonya Blade in the Mortal Kombat video game?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then the joke was like her fatality move is after she loses a fight, she's gonna quit and join Street Fighter.
So she's self-aware.
What else?
Ronda Rousey.
You were still close. So we like 60?
No, 56. Did I already say Mortal Kombat? I forgot.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I said
You
when
did.
I got the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I didn't
No,
actually...
you said something game, something mechanic, blah, blah.
Huh. I don't know if I said Mortal Kombat in terms of they never gave up, because
No.
I don't think I said this, so I'll say it now. So Mortal Kombat 1 was good, 2 was better, 3 was pretty good, and then Ultimate was and then Trilogy was and then 4 was a dark time. and then 5, 6, 7 were like 5, 6, and 7 was Armageddon. They were just like, not good, but not like terrible, but pretty bad. And 8 was actually Mortal Kombat versus DC, which no one ever wants to talk about because it was super bad. And then 9, they rebooted, and as Mortal Kombat, there's no number on it, but Mortal Kombat 9 was a timeline reboot where Raiden sent a message to the past to change the timeline. So that game reset everything, changed the mechanics, moved it back to a 2D plane, and then made it a legit competitive game for like Evo and stuff like that. So from then on, everything got better. They learned from all their mistakes, and then they just continue to like develop better mechanics. So
that's a fair point. Good point.
Yeah, from 4 to 8 was like a really dark time.
Let's see. I always had something. I forgot.
You know what? Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's inspiring that they took a giant risk to like do connected movies that no one's ever done before.
Was it?
That's true.
Revolutionary?
Yeah, no one's ever took the risk to do like connected movie universe. And then Kevin Feige, his vision was to make it like similar to comics where they're connected.
Oh, right. And it worked out. You're right.
Yeah.
In that sense, I want to say Stan Lee.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's actually really, really nice to see. I think I forgot we talked about this like during the tribute, but then like he didn't make it at first, right? Like nobody liked the idea in the beginning, and then he just he published it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the Spider-Man storyline where Harry had to deal with drugs, and then the comic authority didn't want to approve it.
Yeah,
but he still did it anyway because he wanted to make a statement.
Yeah. So that was really inspiring.
Now I'm starting to look at my shelf of all my Funkos to see if any character is inspiring. Oh yeah, Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl, because she's kind of like Goku in terms of
Oh, the mysterious villain slayer.
Yeah, she just slays all these villains. You don't know how, but she's so happy doing it. Oh, you know what? Sub-Zero. Actually, specifically Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat, the younger brother. Because the younger brother, even though he's part of the same clan, the Lin Kuei, he didn't let what his older brother did define him. So his older brother is the bad Sub-Zero that is an assassin and kills people, right? But the young Sub-Zero decided to work for, the Earthrealm, be on the good side to work under Raiden. Because that's what, is right, even though he's part of a assassin's ninja group, but he still chooses what he's still Sub-Zero to honor his brother's name, but he's still his own man. Does that make sense?
Yeah. He follows his conscience.
Yeah.
I want to say two of my coworkers when I first started interning as an animator. So shout out to Sean Wilson and Nathan Dunlap, because one was really good. One took the time to put in quality in his work, and the other found time to do everything. Like he managed his newborn daughter, worked efficiently at work and did like a great job, and then drew on the side when he had during the lunch. So he made time for stuff pretty much. So that was when I knew okay, well, when somebody as busy as that who had a lot going on in their life, was doing so well and succeeding, you can't. I pretty much had no excuse of not doing an equally good job besides the experience or trying as hard. So that counts too.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I added
two
two.
people. That's good.
I was like, cool. You're saying two people.
That's cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are also animators over at Respawn as well. One worked on Titanfall 2, the other one is also Titanfall 2. But I don't know if they're working on the new stuff or anything, but it's good to see that.
Are we at 70 yet, Tony?
No, we're at 62.
60.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is hard.
Yeah.
Say, what else is there?
Every time there's a giant layoff, and I see on LinkedIn a giant layoff in the video game company, it's actually specifically the time when was it Telltales?
Telltales?
Was it that? Was it Telltales that had the?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
And then it's inspiring to see the rest of the gaming industry start offering jobs, or say, hey, send us your resume. We want to hire you, or look at you as potential for our company. When the gaming industry, is being helpful to everyone that got basically screwed over by that whole situation.
Yeah.
Right.
And you should have taken all those natural disaster situation and named them individually. Not generalize them.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, you named the Notre Dame one though.
Yeah.
Did I?
No, you named it Notre Dame. You said Ubisoft.
Oh, yeah. I said Notre Dame and you said Ubisoft. There should be two different ones, Tony.
They were.
I was talking about. Oh, cool.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. In terms of places, you're right.
I'm gonna say Japan. It was pretty inspiring when I went there. It was just a very different culture.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way, the consideration, I guess, the mentality of consideration was pretty nice, and
That's
ingenuity. True. I think, the ingenuity is pretty inspiring.
Very courteous people.
Yeah. What else? I'm gonna say my parents, I guess, just because
yeah.
No, I mean it's true because they came over here with not a lot of money and everything, but then they somehow made it work. So and then I grew up having.
That's true. They were like immigrants, right? With nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's in a way it's just inspiring to see the older generation.
Yeah, for sure. They sacrifice a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean they were they came with nothing and they developed something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what? On top of that, I'm gonna say my uncle from Chicago area, because he actually won the Super Lotto for $7 million.
Oh wow!
But he I think he kept less than 1 million because most of it either went to family or he donated it to the Leprosy Foundation.
Okay.
Because, he just needs to have what he can to like finish paying off debt and then he still live his life normally.
Yeah.
So that's inspiring to see that,
Pretty cool.
that kind of like mentality.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's pretty rare, I'd say.
Yeah, I find like some non-profit organization pretty inspiring. Like I want to say, what was it called? The Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah.
sort of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where they actually try to help people and do things in a time of need. So I guess it falls back into the natural disaster, but more on a personal level with individuals, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, so it's very nice to see that in the community or in the world when there's like organization. I guess similar would be like all those who those hair donation sort of thing. So it's like small things, small deeds like that. Doesn't have to be big. Like
Locks for Love or whatever they call it. Yeah, Locks for Love.
Yeah, Quack, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but it was nice to just see that there's a community out there that don't overlook like the small things like that.
Yeah, I think New York City is pretty inspirational to me out of the places I've been. It's like one of those places where it seems very chaotic, but yet, there's a lot of like stuff going on and just people, like a lot of different cultures in the, coexisting. A lot of history, culture, right? Broadway, you have like Times Square and everything. It's just like full of energy and full of life, which is pretty cool.
We're at 70.
It's like we're getting fatigued. Can you tell?
I know. It's like you know what's also inspiring? A good night of sleep.
Yes, Tony. Yes, it's 11:30.
Oh man.
Well, this happened recently, and it's in the sports world. But Tiger Woods is pretty inspiring because he won his first major championship, which is like one of the ones that are big deals, right? Like there's a lot of like little tournaments, but these are like the big things that their legacy is built on. And he won his first one since 2008, so that's been 11 years. And he's like considered old and washed up now. And he's been through a lot of like personal stuff, obviously. And like I think he was injured recently, to the point where he thought he couldn't like even do simple things around the house or play with his kids. Like he couldn't walk, and he had I think he had like at least 10 or 6 or 7 surgeries for his back or like his knees and stuff like that. And to see him like putting it all together again and winning a tournament, a big one, that's pretty cool. He's like 43 or something like that.
Oh, 43?
Yeah, he's old now. He's 43, yeah. The last time he won, he was basically in his 30s. 32 or something? I don't know.
Yeah, going off of the sports thing, this is not, I don't know, like, I would say in general, most of the pro wrestlers at WWE, because all the stuff, the storylines obviously are fake, but the stuff they do in the ring is real, man. Like,
no, for sure.
It's insane.
Yeah. And they get hurt for real too, all that.
I just don't understand like how they can continue to do it. Like, it's inspiring and at the same time it's sad because they are cutting their lives short for it.
Yeah, a lot of wrestlers, or most of them, probably die young, right? There's like a statistic on it.
Yeah, there is actually statistics. Like, there was an episode last week with last week of John Oliver?
John Oliver. I saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
They're talking about how they're not really taken care of, right? Or something?
Yeah. Because they're not even technically
retired,
employed. They're like contractors.
Oh, right. Contractors, yeah. So they don't have any sort of health benefits, yeah. That's crazy, but that's a hard job, man. Go out there and just put your body through all of that and throw your body around, basically, right?
Yeah,
it's crazy because you get smacked by chairs and tables and everything, right?
Pretty much.
Metal cages. For sure.
Another sports person. There's this girl named Ashima Shiraishi, and she's like a climber. And there was this video of her climbing up like when she was only 13 years old, and she climbed up this thing.
Oh, that's crazy!
It's insane. Like, she's
that's
inspiring
crazy.
too.
She started climbing when she was like 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
so she's like a professional climber, and then she's I think the youngest women climber. Like she's the strongest one for sure. The strongest woman, youngest woman climber for sure.
Oh, speaking of climbers, this is really inspirational to me, actually. I'm kind of crazy too, but do you guys know who Alex Honnold is?
Yeah.
Alex Honnold, yeah, he climbs without ropes, and I think he recently climbed like what's considered almost impossible, the Half Dome in Yosemite. There's like a whole documentary. I watched it. It was so good. It was crazy. It was like, of course he survived and he accomplished the task. He climbed it successfully, but you're still like really nervous. You're like, oh my God, he's gonna fall. He's gonna die. You're gonna see it before your eyes. But it's crazy to me. Like before I know I didn't know much about climbing, but of course I knew that most sane people, right? Or most climbers use ropes, especially when they're climbing like a huge mountain like that. But he does it without any ropes. That's just really hard to fathom to me. It's like, how can a human achieve something like that? That's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy, man.
That wasn't like his first one either. He just does it for fun.
No, right. He does it for fun, right? That's what's crazy. He's done like a lot of those, right?
Yeah, it's really crazy.
That guy's crazy, yeah. But
dude, he's like our age too.
Yeah, he's our age, right? And he kind of put climbing on the map too in terms of like popularity, right? Or at least not popularity, but in terms of mass, global, yeah, exactly, to the public eye, yeah.
Let's see.
75, yeah.
Yeah, we are at 75.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Hey, cool.
25 more.
On a weird note, I'm gonna say dogs are pretty inspiring.
Yes, they are. They really are.
Just because like they're always so happy.
Yeah.
No matter what.
It's very loyal.
I mean, like they're just so happy. Like no matter the situations, they go, oh.
That's true.
Yeah, I remember like there was something that they were like, oh, dogs are only a part of our lives, but to the dog, we are their entire life.
Yeah. It's so sad. I remember that though.
Yeah.
Oh, on an animal note, I remember when I was a kid reading Charlotte's Web. Remember that book? It was pretty inspirational. Yeah, just in terms of the sacrifice, right? That this Charlotte, the spider made to help a friend, right? I guess a friend, yeah. Wilbur is the friend, yeah. Which is pretty cool.
2 days.
Yeah, it's such a good book.
Oh,
Charlotte's
I watched the movie.
Oh, you watched the movie? Oh, okay. I haven't watched the movie. I don't think I watched the movie, but it should be the book if you. I mean,
I didn't know that was different. Actually.
Oh, yeah. I think we had to read it in elementary school.
Trying to figure it out.
Similar kind of to that is that newer movie about Winnie the Pooh. Christopher Robin. I really liked that movie. That really was inspiring.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys watch it?
Why?
Yet?
No.
Yeah, saw it.
Nope. I know what it is though. With Ewan McGregor, right?
Yeah. It's basically the story of like, don't overwork yourself. No one's gonna care if you overwork yourself.
Oh, yeah. I buy that.
Yeah.
I'll jump on board. That's true.
Going off something similar, I think a movie that was kind of inspirational with a similar model was Switch.
Oh,
Click,
Adam
Click,
Sandler.
Click. Sorry,
Adam Sandler,
Click, right? Yeah, Adam Sandler.
I haven't seen it, but I know what it is.
Yeah. In that sense, pretty much just similar thing. Take away. Don't forsake the things that are in the present. Don't overlook.
Right. Exactly. Oh, there's this good movie. Amelie. Do you know Amelie? That's a French movie.
I know of it, but I haven't seen it yet.
It was like it's a really random movie, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of inspirational because it's about this really quirky woman or girl, woman, I guess. She just has a really unique way of viewing the world, to say the least. Like a very innocent but childlike, but also like caring and whatever. Yeah, exactly. And it's a very unique film. Like I've never seen any before that. Anyway, I haven't seen any sort of movie like that. Of course, it's not your typical Hollywood movie. It's like a French movie, and it's kind of cool. Yeah, just to see how it. It's like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a feel good movie. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Amelie.
And you said feel good movie. What?
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. I think you and Diala would probably like it, Tony. Amelie. Or maybe just Diala.
Yeah. It went from 100% to 50%.
50%. No. Yeah.
I guess like inspirational time would be like our first escape room. Tony.
Yeah.
Like for you, that means like starting a new business. But for me, it's just like, oh man, it's just so cool to see like a room that unlocks your mind.
Ah, that's nice.
Thanks for using our
See what you did
tagline.
there.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was really nice to see like real life puzzle rooms that are not
Yeah,
deadly.
for sure. Just the concept, right? It's pretty cool.
Dude, and that just brings me to that whole virtual reality type of experience where, like the Void over in Anaheim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
done it, but like just the idea of it's so inspiring. Like just
Mhm.
new methods of entertainment that really encompass you into that world, but still like
Yeah.
it's still it's fantasy, but it's still like super immersive.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tony, speaking of which, I heard about this. Wait, you're talking about the VR place, right?
Yeah.
Virtual reality place. There's one that I heard about this recently, Dreamscape or something. Is it what it's called?
No idea.
There's one, but it's supposed to be somewhere in LA. I can't remember. It's
Yeah,
like super cool.
There a lot of those are very similar in concept.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're no. It's like but it's not like the ones we played. Yeah, it's like more immersive, I feel.
Yeah, you wear a VR set, you give gear, and then you hold gear, and then you walk around. But like the environment you're around, they also do things to make you feel like you're there. Like if there's like a
I see.
in the VR, it's like you're in a boiler room. Then outside
Yeah.
there's actual like heat making you feel like you're in the boiler room.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool to me because I didn't get that at the VR thing we played.
No,
know,
the VR arcade we played at was don't count that. That's terrible.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Virtual reality is pretty inspirational to me here. Speaking of which, in a way, because it's like to me, I always think reality and games to be in two separate worlds, but now it's like pushing the boundaries, So, technology, I guess, in a sense. But virtual technology, virtual reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say like mangas and animes are pretty inspiring, just because like they're so out there, and they also like find ways to make ordinary stuff so exciting. So the way that they create it is like, it's just like I say, like picking flowers or just cooking. They made it super exciting. I don't know how that happened. How
It's
did you
true.
do it? Or playing
It's
chess. And you're just I find myself so engrossed in it. I was like, oh
Right.
my God, what's he gonna do next? But in real life, it's just like, you just wait for the next person. It's like watching golf.
Yeah.
Like if you watch golf like in live, you would probably be bored. But
Yeah.
if you like watch an anime about golf, it will be like the best thing ever.
Right. Or basketball. There's an anime
Yeah.
called Slam Dunk or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or even like tennis, like Prince of Tennis.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I would say Jordan Peele is really inspiring because that guy
yeah.
went from freaking like all the comedy stuff with Matt TV, and then started his own show Key and Peele, and then now he's like he made several movies, and then now he's doing the Twilight Zone series like as a host. Like, dude, this guy, like,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, he's the new host for Twilight Zone. And it's just like, man, it's insane like how he's progressed, and also making statements in his work too that are very like culturally, I guess, related to him.
Yeah.
He's not afraid of pushing that into his work.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy Kimmel, because he started as on the Kevin and Bean show, and now he has his own show.
Dude, then I'm gonna say Conan O'Brien because he started as a writer for The Simpsons.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, there you go. We got two, man. We got two.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Pete Holmes, man. Pete Holmes is inspiring
Oh yeah.
because his humor is very niche, like to us, like our generation.
Yeah.
And his whole mentality of comedy was try not to cuss as much as he can, because he attempts to do comedy with just like actual things that he thinks are funny, and him doing all that nerdy stuff was kind of like no one else is doing it, And then he had this like the late night show, like or whatever it was after Conan's show, the Pete Holmes show, and then it got canceled. But he kept on moving forward and kept doing other projects, right? And kept on sustaining himself. And then like he's pretty consistent.
Yeah, Street Fighter humor, Mortal Kombat humor. Yeah, good stuff.
He's also always so happy. You'll never see a picture of him not smiling.
Chris Pratt, man. You know why? Because he used to be in his teens. I think he was on that show. Remember one of those teen shows, Everwood? Remember that?
Nope.
You don't remember, huh? It was like around the same time as One Tree Hill and all those other shows.
Okay.
Like on the CW, or back then it was whatever. And then
things in the forest, like.
Yeah. Oh, the WBs is what they call it back then. And then I think he had a period when he couldn't get any roles, right? And then I think he lived in a trailer, or is it even homeless or something? I heard this on an interview once. And then of course he reinvented himself, and then he got that role as Andy on Parks and Rec, right? More comedic role. And then of course he remade himself again to become more of a superhero type now, right? And now he's kind of like a leading man in like wow, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Galaxy Guardians of the Galaxy. I was gonna say Galaxy Warriors for some reason. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, so like, dang, he really, went from being down and out to like resurrecting his career, and like now he's like a big time star now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Come on, we can do it. We're at 89 right now.
We can do it.
How many more do we have?
11.
We have 11?
Yeah.
Oh, 11 more. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
As much as I'm like iffy about Google, I'm going to say they're inspiring too, because they were just a search engine.
That's true. That's true. But they were revolutionary.
Yeah.
The iPhone to me is also inspirational. The invention of the iPhone. It changed like a lot. It plays a big role in our lives now, right? It's just crazy just to think that nobody ever thought about like just coming up with a phone that can have all these features.
So I'm going to say Chris Gardner is a pretty inspiring person, I guess, because it's pretty much the have you guys seen Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith?
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. So pretty much like he's like the homeless dad that goes around and try to provide stuff for his son, and then he eventually like makes a comeback into like society in a way and be able to provide for his kid. But that's pretty much like who Will Smith played as. So I think that story itself was pretty inspiring.
Yeah.
Cool.
God, 9 more. It was so close.
8 more.
Oh, 8 more.
8 more. Nice.
I think, let's see, what else is there? As a kid, what did you guys find inspiring?
As a kid?
Was there anything inspiring as a kid, I guess? Influential moments? Oh, God. I think I'm going to have to say, like, most French movies or production I find pretty inspiring. just because, like, they're so different from the generic stuff that cookie cutter stuff that you see from Western movies. They go above beyond, or like the view, the take on thing are a little bit different. Sometimes weird, sometimes
Amelie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So
prime example.
Yeah. So it's actually really nice and refreshing.
There's also a French movie that I also find inspiring. Another one. Oh, I guess. Well, can I use it? Even though Hawk already said French movies in general, but I have a specific movie.
Just do it.
It's the forgot what it's called, but it's about like this wealthy French man and like meeting like an African immigrant, and he becomes like his, I think his caretaker or something. You know what I'm talking about? I think Hollywood just recently remade it with Kevin Hart and what's his name? Ryan. Oh shit! What's the guy? I forgot his name. The guy who played the main character on Breaking Bad. What's his name again?
Are you talking about the movie The Upside?
Yes, and what's his name though? The Breaking Bad guy. I forgot. Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston. My memory. But yeah, there was a French movie, the Untouchables or something.
Oh, I've
Yeah, it's
heard of
based
that.
Yeah, it's actually based off a French movie. This one, probably just the remix is never as good. The Untouchables. Okay, yeah, it's a really good movie. It's like cool movie. It's pretty inspirational. It has a message, right? Pretty cool message. It's the 4th remake of The Untouchables. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. They remade it 4 times, like different countries: U.S., Argentina, and India. Wow. Yeah.
I keep getting an American gangster film when I look it up.
That's the Untouchables.
Oh, okay.
Intouchables.
Okay.
Untouchable. Oh, that's the Elliot Ness thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Al Capone, whatever. Yeah. I know you. Intouchables. Yeah. How many are we at now?
We're at 94, so we have 6 more.
Oh wow. Go ahead, clock.
No, I just said, come on, guys, you're so close.
The last 6 is so hard.
Let's see. The final stretch. Let's see.
Master Roshi. I say Master Roshi is inspirational because he's just this old man, yet he still fights along the Z Fighters.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. You're going a different way than I thought you would. Which is good.
No, I'm just looking at my Master...
2 things he's known for.
No, I'm just looking at my figurines right now. I have a Master Roshi figurine.
I just watched a recent interview with Chris Tucker, I think on Jimmy Kimmel, but he was talking about how, and I haven't never noticed this, but I guess he's a pretty funny guy, but he never curses in his routines at all, and I never realized that. I didn't notice that at all. That's kind of weird, but yeah, that's kind of inspirational. It's like, yeah, I don't need to curse to be funny or whatever. I'm like, oh, good for you. So yeah. Chris Tucker, there you go. Didn't expect that to be the stand-up side though, not the rush hour side of the thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna say Dungeons and Dragons overall is pretty inspiring.
Oh, that's true.
Because that's where you can be a super nerd or geek and then just do whatever you want, and it's in the right atmosphere. It's pretty safe because everybody else has similar mindset as you.
Mm-hmm. It's actually making a comeback right now, which is cool.
Is it?
It's because of Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it?
True, yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
You know, Netflix sometimes is inspiring. It's not like really Netflix being inspiring, but it's more of like those shows that get canceled and then Netflix picks it up. You know?
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say the same thing, similar thing, but I was gonna say Netflix because like recently they're starting their own animation studio. So I was like, oh my god, they're gonna do their own show and not just publish. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah. Okay, guys, we're at 99.
Okay, last one.
Who wants to do the honors?
I want to think of the last one. I just want to think of one.
I blame this on John Loyola.
You know who's not inspirational? No, I was kidding.
No,
John
we don't want to go
Loyola.
negative.
The last one.
What about the video game pharmacy podcast? Because they combine both their passions in pharmacy and video games.
Yeah, guys.
That was just advertisement.
You guys need to put a disclaimer on your podcast.
Oh, shoot. Did I? I'm just joking, by the way, guys. How about a troll answer for a last answer?
Wait, is that really our last answer?
No.
Oh, okay.
Let's not count that. But following.
Come on. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, Quack. Thank you. Save us.
Former old Disney, like the classic Disney, was pretty inspiring before it started becoming a giant conglomerate and bought out everything. But back then, I think like they were like the first ever time to start doing like animated stuff, like in a featured length level that were really good quality. Yeah. So and then that just progressed from there on. So Walt Disney did a good job, like making the world like the Disneyland and everything like that. The whole and not monopolizing and just franchising on it.
Cool. All right, that's 100.
Oh my god. I'm
Okay.
so tired, dude.
Yeah. So
Oh my god.
there's some more stuff.
Can we
I'm gonna
skip the game?
Read through it fast. Yeah, we're not going to do the game, but we still have the
No,
mailbag.
please, no.
No, please no.
But let me read through. Hold on. Let me go through the mailbag.
All right.
You got
It's like
mail.
almost midnight.
You got mail. You got mail. You.
All All right. So last time the listener question was, would you pay for a console quality mobile game? Monster Closet says if you're talking about games like God of War, Last of Us 2, where the story and experience are as important as the game, I think they should be they would be lost on a small screen. Also, increasing graphic fidelity in games mean that there will be loads of details that might be passed that might pass you on mobile. Let's see. Kinetic says, define console quality. There may have been console games on mobile for well over a decade now. Final Fantasy 1 was on cell phones in Japan early as 2000. Games like Candy Crush, or Bejeweled are good on anything. Then there's stuff with production values like Infinity Blade. Okay, John Loyola says, I don't think so. For mobile to be a console quality device to me, it's going to have to be have a designated controller. Touchscreen's not a viable device for console quality games. Yes, I think that's it.
Cool.
All right.
Okay. Just
All
throw
right.
out a question for next week. I don't know.
Give us your 500. No, I was kidding. 500 inspirational moments. Don't do that again, guys. Don't do that again, please. I felt like a marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Anything else?
see. No, I have nothing.
What's going on next week in terms of
Oh, I guess like
anything like
Next week is
in the
Avengers
world?
Endgame.
Oh yeah, so we should ask an Avengers question maybe.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
think?
Sure. Hey, we promised in the beginning that we would be tired at the end.
We did promise.
I'm energized now, so here we are. Oh, wait.
What is your no?
Who do you expect to see who do you want to see most in the last Avengers, I guess?
You mean the one that we haven't seen in the trailers?
Yeah. Like who do you want to see have the most screen time?
Oh, the most.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out.
I
You
mean,
guys
I
can-
kind of want to
that's-
see how Ant-Man plays into the whole thing, like how he matters.
Yeah, I want to see Deadpool in there.
Oh, dude, that would be so funny. Like, that would be so good if it was a post-credit. Like
Yeah.
like at the end, like when the battle's done, he runs as like, hey, oh no, the movie's over. I'm
It's
too
like that.
late.
He didn't kill me.
He's like, I'm too late. The merger took too long.
Avengers Endgame. Huh? Okay. Wait. So it's coming out next week, right?
Yeah. So the question is, which character would you like to see the most?
Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right. We have to answer.
Answer.
I'm so confused. It's a long episode, guys. Sorry. Which character would I like to see? Let me think about this. Let me think about this. I want to see, my favorite character. Probably,
I'm like pulling my hair out right now.
I'll just go with Captain America.
Okay. I was just like, you had so many filler like words in your thinking.
I know, right?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. We're not doing game time. Okay. Let's
Okay,
move
no.
on to the final.
Wait, did you guys answer already?
Yeah, we did.
We did. What? I must have missed it. Oh shoot. Oh yeah. I'm really out of it.
Yes, we already answered.
What'd you guys say?
Quack said Deadpool. I said Ant-Man.
Oh, right. Yeah. I do remember hearing that now.
Okay. Moving on to the final lap. All right. Cool. So, okay. Thank you everybody for listening. If you made it this far.
We're surprised we did.
Yeah. I think Quack's dead.
Yeah. Quack, are you there?
Yep.
So quiet.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So thank you to everybody for listening, and thank you for the voicemails that you have left, and we will be playing the voicemails at the end of this episode. So we got voicemails from 4 people. We got it from Kinetic, from Judge Greg, from John Loyola, and from Video Game Pharmacy. So thank you again. And do you guys have anything else to say?
Yeah, thanks for supporting us through 100 episodes. That's quite a lot. We didn't think we would have this many.
Definitely not.
Last until like the 100th episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was,
Have listeners.
yeah. That was, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, anyway, yes, I am like out of breath. Okay, I guess. To 100 more. I hope we can make it.
I hope
As long as we don't have to
200th
name-
anniversary, we don't have to list 200 things.
Yes. No more.
No one listening, please.
Yeah. Otherwise, you have to do like a 2-parter, a 3-parter, or something.
Yeah.
Let's save that for the Dungeons and Dragons podcast. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, no time for time travel. Signing off. Herdiger, Warp Speed. See ya.
Bye.
Hey guys.
Hi.
This is.
Who are you? This is video game pharmacy.
Yeah, this is VGRX.
Yeah. I just wanted to say hi.
We want to say hi and congratulations on 100 episodes.
We're not too far behind you. Yeah.
Oh God, that's really terrifying.
We're
Actually,
coming. Another 4 months. For sure.
And then we're gonna do the same thing. Rip off your idea, and then you can leave us a voicemail mumbling. Okay, we'll see you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Congratulations to Tony, Quack, and Lamb of No Time for Time Travel podcast. This is your friend John at One Track Gamers podcast, and I just want to say congratulations for reaching 100 episodes. It is truly a magnificent time because you guys have reached 100 episodes. That is like over 100 hours of talking video games, talking comics, talking movies, anything, and that's really amazing that you guys were able to reach 100 episodes, and here's to many more. I was very glad to actually have a breakfast with or brunch with Tony and Quack, and it was great meeting you guys face to face and having conversations, and I'm really glad to actually help with you guys reach 100. But kickstart maybe, giving Tony the privilege of listening to our silly podcast of Mortal Kombat, and then give him reading my podcast information on why you should start and all the nonsense. But this is not about me. It's about Tony, Quack, and Lamb. Congratulations. Here's to many more. Cheers, mates.
Hey, this is Kinetic, a.k.a. Nick, from Behind Line Radio over at Enthusiacs, and congratulations on hitting the century mark.
Hey guys, this is Judge Greg.
And Judge Emily.
And we're here to say happy 100 episodes to No Time for Time Travel. Congratulations, Tony, Quack, and Lamb. And until next time, this is Judge Greg saying, Shazam.
Shazam!
I love the Power Club.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love the Power Club.
No time for time travel.